So hello and welcome to the now finals of the B Division North Zone table tennis finals. It's just warming up here between the likes of Stella and Catholic High, both two very prominent and dominant teams in this zone. They had defeated Yishun Town and Evergreen Secondary School in the semi-finals. Yishun Town coming out bronze medalists early on in the day after defeating Evergreen 3-0 in the 5 sets of 3 singles and 2 doubles. A clean sweep by them. Yishun Town Secondary also featuring in the women's finals about to begin. And of course the first matchup between this Stella final will be between the likes of Samuel Xiao and Ryan. As proceedings kick off here at the Naval Base Secondary School in Yishun. Joined next to me here, of course, by Singapore Table Tennis International Kung Ting. Welcome. And I'm sure you've been waiting for this final for the B Division. And well, I can mention that Kung Ting was from Stella Primary School.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
But he will be, of course, very neutral in this game.
Like I said, let's keep it a secret, yeah.
Stella is the team, of course, closest to you in screen, and Catholic High with the yellow collar, just in case you're trying to differentiate the two sides. Good start by Stella here as they take a 4-2 lead in the first set in the singles.
That's a good follow-up right there, because you know if you want to serve a long serve to the opponent, you want to attack the next one, which he did, even though it's a mistake, but the idea is there.
So aggressive, more offensive play.
Yes.
So after about 7 minutes in the game, nothing really different between the two sides. It's going to pan out to be quite a tight encounter. It's a 6-5 here. Both teams have yet to meet each other, of course, this year. Coming from different groups and topping both their groups en route to the final.
Good long ball right there by Ryan. Caught Samuel off guard.
Can you go through Samuel's serve? This seems to be quite an interesting serve. We just saw the Catholic High now winning the first set 1-0. It was pretty tight until the last 5 points where they kind of took it away.
Yeah, Samuel has been pretty stable for the first half of the set until it reaches 6-0. There was service errors, unforced errors that quickly escalate to his loss of his first set. And despite him serving his long ball, he didn't really prepare to attack the next one with his forehand. Instead, he go and hit it with his backhand, which is like decrease the quality of the ball, which makes it easier for Ryan to turn the tables around.
What is your stronger or your forte in the game, your backhand or your forehand?
I'll say I'm pretty much more confident in my backhand because yeah, I've been playing that. I've been using it as my winning way of winning method. It's because I'm more confident in my backhand. I poor footwork in my forehand, so yeah.
Yeah. And it's won you a lot of games. The
Yeah,
forehand.
definitely.
Yeah.
Especially my receive. When it comes to receiving, when openers tend to serve short, I always go for backhand flicks at the start of the game to boost my confidence because I get to win more points because of that. Attacking right there. These two players are quite similar in terms of playing style and their tactics, serving long ball and make it into a rally.
That's interesting. Two players with similar styles. We'll see how this one pans out.
Yeah.
So far, it was pretty tight at the beginning of the first set. 7-all. Beg your pardon, it was 6-all. And then was Catholic High just moving away, making it up 11-6.
Towards the end, what really separates the two would be in terms of the way they think when it comes to crucial moments. How are they going to do with the ball?
So the mindset here is the key.
Yeah.
The strong mindset, which I think a lot of coaches try to instill, but I think it's also maturity. Something I think you develop as you grow older.
That's right.
And more games and more match practice, I guess that's where you pick it up. Playing under pressure.
Experience plays a key part in it, and you know when to exert strength in the ball, and you know when not to, in order to reduce errors, which could lead to you being demoralized, and you have no confidence when it comes to playing rallies.
As well, we just talked about the confidence. Catholic High now slightly sailing away here, 11-5, taking a 2-love lead in the finals of the B Division North Zone final. Of course, concurrently going on now, it's also the North Zone B Division Girls Final. And that's also being held here at the Naval Base Secondary School.
That's right. It's played between CHIJ St. Nicholas and
Yishun Town.
Yep.
Who are also in the men's third, fourth placing earlier on, Yishun Town. So we go into the third set of the first singles in the final.
Slightly change of spin there. Instead of the usual upper spin, yeah, it's gone for the lower spin, under spin. Service error. Coach of my Stella must have instructed his player to change the way he serves from forehand to backhand in order to disrupt the opponent, breaking his rhythm.
And it seems to
be effective. Yeah.
A bit of momentum here, Stella. It's good to see a bit of fight here in the third set.
That's some top quality play right there.
It's just too good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just too good.
he has predicted it.
Well, once again, well, you could probably predict that Catholic High might just take this set as well in the first singles. Unless Maristella come up with something special here and pull back, but it seems unlikely. The momentum currently lying with Catholic High and that boy Ryan. Both teams have yet to lose en route to the final. 3 wins for them in the group stages, then going to the semis, beating their opponents convincingly. So this is probably the real test for them. Catholic High just edging out now. 2 points away from taking the first singles match. Stella serving to stay in the game. And they
Timeout called by Catholic High.
So timeout here, and just, well, 1 point away from losing the first singles, the Maristella that is. Just a little chat from the coach.
Yes. If I were coach of Maristella, I'll tell the player to serve his backhand as per usual. Then what he did this set, which earned him quite a lot, fair bit of points, I would say. And yeah, because Samuel he's good in both backhand and forehands, and serving the backhand serve is beneficial for him because he's able to attack from both sides, which adds pressure to Ryan. Ryan with a bit of difficulty handling the ball right there.
They'll have to alternate serve now. It's a 10 apiece. Fight back now from Ryan.
Good judgment with the ball. Both players have a good judgment of the ball. When it comes to receiving, they can tell the ball is a half long one and prepare to attack right away. It's often not easy, as it seems.
Samuel
backhand serve.
Missing it, unfortunately, and the first set goes to Catholic High in the singles as Ryan puts his team
to a 1 point lead.
1 point lead, and 2 more for the title in the National B Division Finals. As the doubles coming up will be Gerald Coe and Lee Choi-Swan for Maristella against Kenny Lin and David there for Catholic High. Can Maristella now, of course, pull something back So it was 11-6, 11-5, 14-12 for Catholic High as they pulled off the first win. The doubles now just coming up. We'll be back in about 30-40 seconds for when the game kicks off. So proceedings on the way now for the second match here in the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. As they just warm up, we have Gerald Ko, the taller of the two for Stella, and Lee Chao Swan. And Catholic High, of course, Kenny Lin, the captain, and who's on the right, and David Ho on the left. I spoke to Kenny, and before the match earlier on in the day, just telling me about how he spoke with the competition this year. Slightly different, of course, than the previous installments because of COVID. He did say he was missing the fans and hoping he can get them back. His schoolmates who, of course, flock down when there's a final, just cheering them on. Kind of missing that this year. So it's an important game now for of course Stella, who are 1-0 down, and they need a comeback here from the two. The pairing of Jericho and Lee Chao Swan to get them on level terms going into the second singles match. Of course, doubles a very different game to the singles game. And what's the mindset going into this? How do you tackle the doubles?
As usual, we'll see which pair of doubles has the better chemistry among them, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, how they execute the plan.
Because you've played both doubles and singles.
That's right.
What do you enjoy? What do you prefer?
The good thing about doubles is once you hit a shot, the next one will be your partner, so you have time to recover. So yeah, basically your quality of the shot must be high in order to make it easier for a teammate who's receiving the next ball. Yeah.
So it gives you a bit more breathing room.
That's right.
As opposed to singles where it's kind of non-stop and you have to keep your
That's right.
head in the game all the time. start to this one. Looks like it's going to go to the distance with 2 apiece. I think really separating these two schools now. Catholic High getting good support there from, you can see their teammates at the back cheering with every point played.
Big chance wasted right there.
Just let them to go 5-3 down.
Not sure if he meant to serve the ball in that direction, because I wouldn't really recommend it. In doubles, I want to keep the ball as short as possible when it comes to service, because there's only one direction that our service can only go, which is diagonal.
Diagonal, correct.
And if the opponent is waiting over there, he would just, if he were to come for the ball,
yes,
yeah, he want to be short in order for him to receive not as comfortable as compared to when the ball is long and he's prepared for it, he'll just attack, causing trouble to the teammate. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to serve long balls as often.
So doing a little signs there just behind under the table.
Yeah.
Just letting his teammate know about his serving.
Yep. The spin of the serve, and as well as the long and short of the ball.
So it's Stella now, just 1 point away, taking the first doubles set. And it is 11-6.
When it comes to this type of plays where no rallies are involved as much, it will be the one. It will be the party that whoever makes the less mistakes,
yes,
gets to win. It's just as simple as that.
So it's quick thinking, quick reaction.
That's right.
But well, your take on the first set here. 11-6 going to Stella.
That's right.
But still quite close between the two sides, isn't it?
I'll say both teams are quite equal in terms of skills level, and their tactics are also around the same. But as I mentioned, so to see who makes the lesser mistakes on court, and also focus on the what we call take the distance. In English, it will be first 3 ball, so it will be considered a service, and a follow-up. So that is important because that's basically what determines the outcome of the point.
Well, the final has lived up to expectations. High quality table tennis here between the two sides. Just to recap so far what has happened, it is Catholic High taking the first set. It was the first singles in 3 sets. But the doubles now, of course, we saw Stella, as you can see on the score on the left-hand side, it is 1-0 up in the first set. They are playing in the second set in the doubles. Much more tightly contested between the 4 players here. And we probably could see this going the distance, maybe to 5 sets. Catholic High now leading 5-2.
Not a long set.
And Catholic High, well, it's interesting. Moving away here, 8-3. 3 points from drawing level in the second set. Maybe finding a better game plan. Maybe they have sussed out their opponents from the first set. And well, shake of the head there from Lee Cha-Swan, of course, disappointed with losing that second set. 11-3, so well, interestingly enough, was 11-6 to Maristella on the first, and now it's 11-3 to Catholic High in the second. Coach, you were speaking to the coach beforehand. From the coach from, of course, Maristella.
Coach Liu Jian
Yeah.
from Maristella and Zhang Tayong from Catholic High.
And you were having a few words with him. I saw you having a chat with him, just catching up.
Yeah, I've known both coaches since young. They have stayed in this scene for very long.
And did you ever play under them?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Yeah. By the time I left, it was another coach. And Coach Zhang Tayong of Catholic High, his daughter is part of the national team.
Ah, okay.
Member of national team right now, Zhang
Right.
Wenling. Yeah.
So going to the third set now, it's one apiece, with Maristella taking the first set 11-6. Catholic High coming back 11-3 in the second.
As you can see, now both teams are having trouble receiving one another serve after controlling the length of the ball. Instead of going for long balls and upper spin, they decide to go the other way around, short and under spin. If they were to keep the ball short when it comes to service, the opponent can only chop.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they receive, which makes it easier for them to attack the next one.
So whether you go long or short, it's depending how your opponent is better. Would you say these boys are better with the long serve?
I wouldn't say that. I'd say that they're still comfortable with the short service. The Catholic High, especially this pair, has quite a lot of points when it comes to their service. Seems like they're putting a lot of effort during practice here.
So 8-3 Catholic High, 9-3 now. In the third set, looking to run away with this set.
A bit of force error right there.
So it's a set point for Catholic High. As the captain serves. Just couldn't get that right.
Catholic to serve.
And the second set goes to Catholic High, 11-8. So welcome back now to the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. It is the third set of the fourth set of the first doubles between Jericho and Lee Chao Swan versus Kenny Lin and David Ho. Of course, Stella took the first set 11-6 before Catholic High came back 11-3, 11-8. Let's see, of course, Catholic High take the first singles. So a win here would put them up 2-0. It's one singles away from clinching the finals, the gold medal. Just got to keep their wits and nerves about them. Would you say they look the better side so far, Catholic High?
Yeah, I like to think that way because they more or less have the upper hand now, and when it comes to stability of attack, they are much better than Stella pair. Stella pair, they are lacking of experience when it comes to handling the ball. They don't know how much strength to exert when it comes, or how much spin to put in.
What would you say their strengths would be? Stella, that is. How would you, as a coach, how would you tackle this game against Catholic High? Just too strong, Catholic High?
Tell them to work on their receive first of all. When it comes after receiving and And yeah, it's quite hard to tell because
Well, having said that, Stella have now 9-5 lead. So we'll go the distance to the 5th set. So they take the set here, 11-5. So just to recap, Stella winning the first set 11-6. Catholic High coming with the next 2 sets 11-3, 11-6 for Stella, then tying the game at 2-all at 11-5. So we head into the final set of the first doubles in the B Division Boys North Zone Finals between Stella and Catholic High. So we go into the 5th and final set here between Stella and Catholic High. It's 2 apiece, as you can see on the top left of your screens. This will be a team that keeps calm under pressure. Of course, Catholic High have 1 set of the singles to bank on if they do lose this. Lovely shot there.
high quality one. He managed to predict the ball and making the right movements just in time for forehand lob.
Delicate shots, gets the point. Nothing much between the two now in this final set. Sensing a bit more confidence from the Catholic High boys.
That's right.
The body language
They have a good follow-up. From what we can see, they are able to know where the ball is and then making the adjustments and movements even before the ball reaches there. Thus, they have ample time to swing their hand back, and yeah.
That's why they're 5-2 up. They got to keep the momentum going here.
As usual, they're having trouble to receive Stella.
That the receiving side of the game come under question a number of times. Catholic High 4 points from taking this first doubles match and putting the team up 2-0 in the finals. That's lovely from the captain. 8-4 now. This timeout is called.
Stella pair, there's so much to work on.
Well, I think it's just a learning experience, really.
That's right.
That's as I mentioned earlier. I think it's 2-all apiece, and it's maturity and composure in the final. final set, and I think that's where the difference lies between the two sides. It's going to be a bit of a hard climb, though, if they lose the second the second match, with still 2 singles and 1 double to come. 2-0 up. It's be a bit of a onto the climb for Stella, but they are 8-4 up now for Catholic High, as they 3 points as well from winning their first doubles. I mentioned their body language much better, much more composed, much more confident.
Good counter attack.
Too good. Just too good. Spring in the step now from the likes of Kenny Lin and David Ho. And Stella dig deep and pull something out here. Lots of concentration there.
Time out from Catholic High.
The last 2 points. Just maybe gaining some composure. Coach just telling them to relax. Get a sip of water. Get a breath of fresh air, maybe. Come back just 2 points away. That will set the tone nicely for the third set in the singles, which will be between Dale Teyu and Oliver. Of course, still the doubles pairing of Gerald Lim and Alexander Chan for Stella. We're taking on Joshua and, of course, Kinan Lau, Joshua Poon and Kinan Lau, if we get that far, that is. So, the match to resume now, 9-7 Catholic High. Can they get the next 2 crucial points?
Curious to see what the changes made to their service and follow up. Are they going to attack next one, or as usual they're just going to drop the ball and play defensively, which I wouldn't recommend. Good adjustments there by Catholic High.
Starting to stay in the game. Stella.
Right.
Well, 10-9. A bit of pressure now, Catholic High.
What a backhand flick right there.
So 10-all.
Things have taken an interesting turn.
Controlling, yes.
When it comes to receiving, if you cannot hit the ball with the quality you want to go for the angles as big as you can.
So they have won Catholic High. A bit of a fight there from Stella.
Yes.
They did give a bit of a fight back, but Catholic High have sealed that 12-10. And of course now we'll go over to the third set. The third game between Dale Teyu and Oliver for the second singles. This is called the final score for the doubles here. We'll be back in about a minute or so. So we are resuming now in the third game between Dale Teyu and Oliver. Of course, Oliver for the Catholic High School and Dale Teyu for Stella. According to my co-commentator here, knows him a little bit, knows his game a little bit. Dale, he's supposed to be one of the key figures in the Stella team, so he's got a good chance of maybe pulling this back 2-1.
That's right, that's right. He was from Singapore Sports School when he was in secondary 1 and secondary 2, and he decided to change school halfway to Stella due to personal reasons. And when I spoke to the coach of Stella, he told me that he had big confidence, huge confidence in Dale, who is expected to take down this game.
So maybe this could be the starting point for Stella, 2-0 down. If they can win this from this position, it will be very, very impressive. And it has to start with that boy, Dale. Big weight on his shoulders. He's got the backing of the coach.
His grip of the table tennis racket is what we call the penhole style, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
And yeah, his strength is what any penholder would be when you see outside. It'll be his forehand. That's why it's his service.
So he'll be strong in his service game.
That's right. Having spent 2 years inside Singapore Sports School, he has the basics. He has gotten the basics right. His footworks including. Yeah.
Also seems to be the tallest boy. Tall boy. So we head into now the third match between Stella and Catholic High in this B Division Boys North Zone Finals. 2-0 down, remember, Stella going into this game. They are playing against the toughest opponent yet.
So I see Dale sitting himself up with all the shoutings, as you know, he cannot afford to lose this game. Good block there by Oliver.
So Oliver will just use this first set to try to gauge his opponent.
Testing waters.
See Dale there. Looks quite pumped up for this match.
Lucky shot there.
Apologizes. Sportsmanship there from Dale. 5-2 up in the first set of the second singles. Great forehand.
What a forehand.
Give him a bit more confidence against his opponent now, after that shot.
Dale might be good, but Oliver is not to be underestimated. any player in the court right now can take a few things away from Dale. His service, his attack.
He's got an all-round game. Dale, you can see with every service he takes his time, doesn't he?
That's right.
So,
Thinking of how to execute this one, and of course breaking the rhythm.
There's a good forehand again.
Oh, look, man.
Slight comeback now. Point going to Maristella that time. And he's happy with that point, Oliver. Just see the clench of the fist there. 3 point counts. Disappointed the next shot with himself. He's got to fight for every point. He knows that.
Yeah. During crucial times, unforced errors like this will often lead to heartbreak.
So Maristella 1 point from taking the second singles first set. As the points tally reads 10-8 now, so it's 1 point away, and Oliver serving to stay in the game. Oh, it's lovely, just came off the net, did it? But it is Maristella who claimed the first set. 11-9. Well, we're back to the second set of the second singles match between Dale Teyu and Oliver. Dale taking the first 11-9. It's been the most entertaining of the 3 matches so far. Dale is the key here to Maristella getting back in this match. They went down 2-0 in losing the first singles and the first doubles. Of course, there still will be another doubles after this, followed by singles if needed. look at Dale's movement. He's got a real spring in his step. He's quick to move. He really does take his time, doesn't he? Almost trying to put his opponent off.
It shows that he has great awareness of his surroundings. He's able to keep his composure during these crucial times when all pressure is on him. Good attack there by Oliver. He's able to make full use of his service, knowing that Dale is poor in receiving his serves.
So Dale has a fault, has a weak link.
Yep, that's right. From what I see, it will be his receive of Oliver's service. Another error displayed by Dale. Good follow-up.
And you can see as well his teammates getting behind him, cheering him with every point. It's been a long couple of months for these boys. They fought to get all the way here to the final. And it was announced at the national games, or some portion of the games would be played this year in these unfortunate circumstances. Table tennis was one of the 12 games kept in the calendar. That's a good shot. Too good for Dale. Stella just edging out now, 8-7 over Catholic High. Oliver, you can see giving his all.
During times like this, Oliver, he will have to unleash his forehand because he knows that's the only way that he can earn points from Dale.
Well, Dale looking a little bit out of character, just losing the last 2 points. You can see, well, still with a smile on his face though. Timeout taken. Both players just trying to gather their thoughts. And, of course, Dale just having a coach is giving him some instructions. Something with the forehand from his actions, maybe.
From what I see, the point was at 8-all. The score was at 8-all, and Oliver decided to go for a long ball, which I found it hard to understand because during times like this, he will want to keep to his usual method of gaining points, which is his forehand, because during crucial times, both parties tend to be nervous, and you wouldn't want to go for the unfamiliar way of gaining points, which is, in this case, serving long ball, waiting for Dale to attack, and he play defensive.
But it has worked for him.
Probably that's the main reason why the coach of Catholic High decided to call a timeout.
Very, very tight game between the two. It was 11-9 in the first set. We find, of course, that went to Stella, and leading 9-8 in the second with Oliver serving for Catholic High.
See, another long ball. Uncalled for.
Dale serving for the second set. And he gets it 11-8. So Dale leading now 2-0 for Maristella. He's getting them back in the match overall. 11-9, 11-8 as we head into the third set. So welcome back to the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. It is Maristella versus Catholic High. It is 2-0 up for Maristella in the third set. They are, of course, 2-0 down in the match, after losing the first singles and then the first doubles, beg your pardon. But the maestro here, Dale Teyu, for Maristella, he's put them 2-0 up. Composed figure he is. All credit to Oliver as well, who's played a good game. 11-9, 11-8. He's found some weaknesses of Dale, as co-commentator here has mentioned. And we'll see how this one pans out. Dale maybe just looking the stronger of the two so far overall. Sometimes Oliver is a bit dejected with himself. He just has to keep a bit more composure to get the better of Dale. He's got the backing there. He needs the backing of his teammates. Probably will see this game go to the fourth match, the second doubles, that is.
That's right. He's the kind of play that Oliver would want to go for.
A nil too late, maybe.
Oh, it's a little bit too early to say that. I'll say another unforced error.
Very different body language from the two players. This seems to wear his heart on his shoulders a bit more. He'll a lot more composed. play.
Switch
5.
He's good in changing the rhythm of play, Oliver. The previous one, all he did was lob a high out ball, which found Dale at the back of the table, having to go forward, losing his balance. And for the next one, he doesn't go for the forehand, high speed, high power play.
So very tight. Third set here, 7-6. Dale.
Lucky ball right there.
That's when he needs a little bit of luck
Yep.
on his side. Now he has to capitalize on that luck. First time Oliver has led in this match. Now Oliver fighting till the very end here. 10-7. 1 point up from taking the third set.
What a reaction.
Dale gets the point, 10-8. Just wiping his sweat down, trying to compose himself.
How is he going to handle his service, Dale? Clever play right there, going for the forehand shot before hitting the backhand.
And he gets that point. 10-9 to Catholic High. 2 sets down. But, well, you can't stop Dale. It's 10-all now.
Players with that much experience, he's able to predict where the ball is.
And he's taken the third set and the game 12-10. Well, all credit to Oliver there for giving a fight at the end, but it's Dale who takes that 11-9, 11-8, 12-10 to now put Stella 2-1 down as we go into the fourth match and the second doubles that's coming up in a bit. So welcome back now to the fourth tie here in the B Division Boys North Zone Finals between Maristella and Catholic High. It is 2-0, beg your pardon, it is 2-1 to Catholic High as Maristella came back in the third match. That was Delta U 11-9, 11-8, 12-10. Very good match, probably the best of the three. But it is the doubles now. It is Gerald Lim and Alexander Chan versus Josh Shapun and Keenan Low. And well, of course, Maristella have to win this to stay in the game, as they did with the last match. They have played their trump card in DLTU. So it comes down to these two boys, Gerald Lim and Alexander Chan, to keep them in the game. Of course, if they do win this, we'll then go into the last match of the day, which is between Roman Lau from Maristella and Arfin. To get underway now in the fourth match of the finals, with Maristella starting the service.
Starting with an aggressive play from Maristella, it seems.
Well, the intent is being shown here. They want to finish this off.
If they were to win this game, it will all boils down to the last single, which is the deciding factor for this North Zone title.
Well, Maristella with a good start here. 4-love up.
Is escalating very quickly in the favor of Maristella.
Well, that's the first point for Catholic High. Maristella looking the better of the two sides here. Racing away to 9 points to 1.
Both the Maristella players are in sync in terms of their attack. So one player serves and the other one knows when or where to attack. Yeah, and often land on the table, which means 10 points.
And well, hanging their heads here, Catholic High, two players.
First set.
That's a very quick first set here, 11-2, going in favor of Maristella. So back into the second set here with as Stella cruise in the first 11-2. They're going to find some resolve here, the likes of Joshua and Keenan, or fight back.
That's right.
Maybe just calming their nerves after the first. These two teams, both having beaten throughout getting to the finals. It's always going to be a tough fight. Well, initially, Stella took a 2-0. Beg your pardon, Catholic High took a 2-0 lead after winning the first singles and the first doubles. We thought, well, this was going to be one-sided, but then fight that came on in the second singles with Dale winning in 3 sets. Now Stella have taken the last 4 sets, including this one in the doubles. As they sail away, just get a slight edge, should I say. 6-2 in the second set. Singles before this, which was very composed. The players took their time to serve. Composed. This is flying by, really. Score soaring now to 8-3 to Stella.
What separates the two teams from one another would be their attack. Catholic High pair, their attack is, I mean, the idea is there, which is good, but they need to work on more on the stability and the amount of spins they add. Because for now they are not adding enough spin for the ball to be on the table. Often finds the ball into the net.
Which now sees Stella serving for the second set. Boys. And well, second set finishing in 11-7. So they've taken the last 6 sets of this match. And it's interesting now to see, of course, how we're going to see a fight back from the likes of Catholic High as we head into the third and possibly final set in this match. So third set, 2-0 up to Stella. Well, after leading 2-0, Catholic High have dropped the last 6 sets of the competition. So, could possibly see the tie heading to a 2-all draw and leading to the final singles match to decide the B Division Boys North Zone champions. Be poised nicely. Well, with the momentum, good thing. How do you see this one panning out? Too good. Stella looking too good in this game.
Stella definitely has the upper hand right now. They are superior to Catholic High in terms of almost every aspect. A very strong desire to attack Stella pair, unlike Catholic High.
Well, Catholic High maybe just taking the foot off the paddle after going a lead maybe. Dropping the set before this, they haven't really found their way back. Got to dig deep.
Or we could look at it from another perspective that maybe coach from Stella will want to focus on the last 3 matches. Yeah, it might be a tactic. Winning the first one or first 2 might be will be a bonus, but even losing the first 2, if Dale were to keep his usual standard and he won as expected, yeah, maybe the last 2 games. Will be favorable to Stella.
Once again, we can see the body language. Catholic High, little shake hit there from Keenan. Just looking a bit dejected. Good opportunity there. Goes wide that time. All now.
Good attack down the line, forehand.
8-7 timeout calls. All to play for as Stella looks to push this match into the 5th and final game of the North Zone Boys final. The first 2 games, as I mentioned, have now lost the last 6 games. This could be the 7th one. Too dominant.
Serve, which Catholic didn't expect that. Followed by a swift attack.
And well, bit of confusion. It was well, yeah, Stella have sealed this game. set and match. Of course, it is 11-8, and they take the second doubles, 3-0. And let's see the score here. We will head into the final game to decide the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. Will be between Roman Lau and Arifin. We'll be back in a minute or so. So welcome back. It is down now to this final set. It is between Roman Lau and Arifin. It is between Stella and Catholic High. And the third singles match between the two. It is 2 apiece. It's come down to these two boys after the group stages and the semi-finals from these two very dominant side in this zone, the North Zone, of course. And the venue is the Naval Base Secondary School. Well, just to recap what has happened, it was Stella who lost the first singles to Catholic High. That was 11-6, 11-5, 14-12, and then the first doubles saw likes of Kenny Lin and David Ho defeat Gerald Cole and Lee Chao Swan 11-6. Sorry, beg your pardon. It's 6-11, 11-3, 11-8, 11-5, and then it was 12-10. But then we saw the third game that was between Dale Tayu and Oliver. It's pre-love second single set. Dale won that straight sets, and then of course the last doubles where you just witnessed as well. Gerald Lim and Alexander Chan, beg your pardon, coming out victorious. And that's also in 3 sets. And well, now it is Roman Lau and Arifin. And this is where these boys are meant to handle the pressure, because their team will be depending on them. And I'm sure you've been in a position like that before.
Yeah.
To carry your team in the final.
Yeah, I have some losses and wins as well when it comes to the last matches, the deciding match. One of the memorable one would be 2014. It was NSG finals. Of course, we were playing against RI wrestlers, and then I was only Sec 1 at the time. I played the last match, 2-2, last match. Nope, 0-3 to my peer, Josh Chua. I had no chance at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you had some victories there. No, you would not be where you are now in the Singapore national team. gauge maybe from the set to see how these two boys pair up with each other. Pair up against each other, should I say. Full concentration from Arifin there. Nice focus on Roman Lau's serve.
Strong back spin right there. Well down the line.
Tactically, how are these two players faring up? It's too early to say.
I would say it's a half fight. Both players are equal in terms of their abilities.
Stronger serve. Arifin, would you say Arifin has a stronger serve?
Yeah, his reverse pendulum is a unique one, unlike what we've seen previously. But
It's, the score is stating it's still too close to call.
yeah, but a lot right there by Arifin. Crucial times, whoever decides to attack first will definitely have the upper hand. He will not want to be defensive, and of course it will cause more nervousness when you are in a defensive position, and then your body will seem very stiff.
It's 9-8 now, to beg your pardon, it's 10-8 now. And Arifin serving. Wins the first set here. Roman Lau, an important set to win here. It just gives him that big momentum going into the second set.
Throughout this set, you can see that Roman's forehand is dominating the game.
That would be the difference between the two.
Yeah, that's right.
And well, I think Arifin will have, well, you can't see he's out of your screen now, but he's having a deep conversation with his coach, trying to get his tactics right.
Yeah.
And
He first has to get past Roman's service, where are the areas that he could exploit, in order for Roman to have expertise executing his forehand.
so we go into the second set. It is 2 apiece in the match. It is 1-0 up to Stella. So they have the slight edge, where it is best of 5s. So well, the next 4 sets, or maybe less, will then decide the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. So in case you didn't know, Yishintown took the bronze medal earlier in the day. A 3-0 win there over Evergreen Secondary School. And we'll come down to these two now in the next couple of sets. Won the last 7 sets, Stella.
Arifin, he did not go for the forehand, he instead go for the backhand and the middle.
Caught Roman a bit off guard there. Looking at a different player from the first set, maybe.
Yeah, totally a different person, you can see.
Roman just taking his foot off the pedal slightly. Arifin capitalizing on this.
Arifin has been giving those shots that are half long and low ball that Roman has found it difficult to adjust himself.
Really entertaining table tennis between the two. They both know what it's coming down to as they get everything they got in the next couple of sets. The teammates backing them as well. This would be the first set Catholic has won in the last 7 if they do pick this up. And they have. So that's 11-4 going to Catholic High. First set they've won in the from the last 7. It's them fighting chance here going into the last 3 sets to now finally get their title. So Arifin, well, quick fastest to the table. He wants to get on with this. He's got the last set, so he's got the momentum. Roman taking the first one 11-8. Arifin 11-4 in the second. He's going to the third set. It's 2 apiece in the game. It's 1-all in this one.
Whatever Catholic's coach tactic was, I'm sure Arifin has executed perfectly. By the look of his play, he knows what to do with the ball. Once he has the ball, he knows what to do with it, and once you know what your tactic is, once you have it in mind, it's more easier to execute it. And Arifin knows it. Arifin knows, even though that Roman's strength is in his forehand, but his weakness is also is in his forehand, ironically. As you can see, his adjustments in terms of footwork can be improved, I would say. Yeah.
Apologizes. It's 4-2 up. third set, one apiece. Roman just wiping his sweat, gaining some composure. He knows how important the next few points are as well. Just too good that time. Lovely return. Arifin looking the better of the two players now. That's a great return as well from Roman. Top level table tennis here. Great concentration shown from both players. We head into the final run in here in just a couple more sets. Arifin slightly edging out his opponent, 8-3. Down the line, gets him to 1 point from taking the third set. And he does, in convincing fashion, 11-3. Catholic High now 2-1 up. They're 1 set away from sealing the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. And Roman Lau come back with something special. So we're going into the fourth set in the fifth match. It is 2-1 in this B Division Boys North Zone Finals. As we come to the tail end of the proceedings. Catholic High taking the last 2 sets. They were 1 love down. Roman now taking the first, but Arifin looking the better of the two, 11-4, 11-3. And he now just trying to keep the momentum going into the fourth. And all to play for. It's also the weight on Roman Lau's shoulders. If he can keep his school in the final push, take Catholic High to the final set. What's your prediction here after watching Arifin in the last 2 sets?
I'll say that he has a higher chance of winning. He has been superb this whole match. Despite the loss of his first set, he managed to get himself back up and make adjustments and even produce some excellent plays. His tactics were also very clear, and yeah, he executed perfectly.
It's a good rally, that one. At that point, we'll go to Roman. Oh, just unlucky though. Fall in the fourth set. Both boys, you can see, giving it their all. So there's everything to play for between Stella and Catholic High.
Roman just has to find another way how he can finish his forehand.
Good backhand that time for Marfin. Timeout called. Once again, just out of your picture, both the coaches very animated. Just getting the players' mindset and tactics pinned down to perfection as the final run-in between the two sides comes down to these two boys. It is, of course, Catholic High just edging out now, 2-1 and 6-5 in the fourth set. Can Stella push this to the fifth set? Of course, we'll have to wait and find out.
He knows when to attack and when to defend. And when it comes to attack, he also knows how much spin he should put in.
Lapse of concentration there.
Slightly miscue of the ball.
Brings the score to 7-all. It's given Roman a bit of momentum as serves 8-7 in the fourth set. Very little between the two as points keep bouncing back and forth. Once again, Arifin just using a bit of concentration. Gets that crucial point to Roman. And he's 1 point for pushing this to the fifth set. As Stella now lead 10-8, and Roman now looks to serve for the fourth set. And he does with confidence as they take it 11-8. And we head into the fifth and final set of this game and match. We are going into the fifth and final set of the fifth and final match as well. And it's been an enthralling encounter between these two, with Stella taking first 11-8 and then Catholic coming back 11-4, 11-3, and Stella then
taking the fourth 11-8. It's Roman Lau and Arfin have played some superb table tennis, fighting for every point, and I'm sure you've thoroughly enjoyed this.
That's right. It's quite exciting as the game goes on. Players are just finding different ways they can think of
To outwit the opponent.
Not just a battle between players, but also a battle between coaches as well. Shouting outside the court. Giving advice in the middle of it.
Well, in times like this, would you be taking advice from your coach, or you would just be absolutely concentrated on the game?
It depends on how I'm feeling when I'm inside the court, because there are times when I feel very helpless when I get to play with players that are far superior than me. And yeah, during those times I'll stop myself, slow myself down, slow down the momentum, look at my coach to see if he has any signs or advice to tell me. Recently rules have changed. Coaches can give advices during time of play.
Yeah. Good play from Arfin, looking confident in this decider. It's gone up 5-2.
Good counter there by Arifin, but follow through was nice. Well.
Roman's coming back now, slowly, surely.
If I were Roman, I would avoid going for long serves, because that would reduce the chance of me being able to attack. Like what you see right now, Arifin has the upper hand to attack, even though he's the one who is receiving the serve, which shouldn't happen.
He's tended to do that a few times, even in the previous set as well. Just
Yeah, that's right.
loses a bit of concentration at times. Timeout has been called, and they are 4 points away from picking up the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. Coaches giving them these last-minute tips, and just every word so important, just to get their mindset right. It's been a long, arduous road to these finals, and only a couple of points separating it, and it can be complete heartbreak to fumble at this stage.
Now that it boils down to this, it just depends on one's mentality and composure to see who is able to
Outwit the other.
outwit the other, and the most important one is to have a stable mindset, able to treat it like training. You are able to use what you learn during training.
Yeah, well said. It's whatever you learn, this is the perfect time to apply it.
That's right.
And it's Catholic High now just 2 points away. Arfin maybe just getting a little bit ahead of himself there. And 1 point now away from sealing the B Division Boys North Zone Finals. Catholic High, Arfin to serve for the gold medal.
We've got it.
And he does it. They win it. It is Arfin who puts them through, and just to now give you the update, it is of course the B Division Boys North Zone Finals winner. It is Catholic High School after winning the first singles and first doubles. They did go down then to Stella in the second singles and second doubles, but it was Arfin who turned out victorious over Roman Lau in the third singles. As you see there on your screens is Catholic High 3, Stella High School 2, as that scoreline gives the B Division Boys North Zone Finals to, of course, Catholic High School. And I mentioned that first singles Catholic High, first doubles Catholic High, and then of course they lost the last next two, but Arfin gives them the third singles and that coveted trophy. Thanks a lot for joining us. I hope you've had a good time as well.
Yeah, of course. New experience for me in the commentary field.
And we'll see you representing Singapore very soon. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed that beautiful game of table tennis.